What's going on, traders? Welcome back to the daily recap. Today was a weird day for me. I took 2 trades and the price action for me was really weird because the first half of the morning it was pretty clear, but then when we got to like around 9 o'clock it kind of got choppy, a little sideways, and I wasn't really sure what the direction of the price was. I mean, as you can see, it's clearly to the downside, but I was just having a hard time kind of reading the price. Yeah, let's go over the chart. So when I came in around 7 o'clock or 7:30, this candle was looking a little kind of neutral to me. So it was bearish, but again, I wasn't really sure. And then when I switched over to the 2000 tick chart, this is what I saw. So basically, you had this nice, basically uptrend from the overnight, and then basically to the downside. So I wasn't really thinking of range. I was thinking more to the downside. But then, basically, when we had these first couple swings, I kind of had my bias to the downside. So when I actually came in, I kind of, like I said, I didn't necessarily had a range bias per se. It was more to the downside, but also you see how the price came up and then made this higher low and then just keep working up a little bit. So to me, I had a upside bias really, which is kind of weird. But then we made these 2 swings, like I said, these 2 swings here and then here. Actually, this right here, this section, I kind of changed my thinking to the downside. So, and basically, the first opportunity to trade was this secondary short right here. Notice this. So I found this trend channel. You have a break and a new low played out. Again, you're not really looking for shorts, but the way this played out, and I would not taking this secondary short just because the signal bar is kind of not really inside bar, but it's almost it is. But definitely this lower high after the secondary short, I would definitely have taken that. But this trend channel was kind of hard to find. I actually had to use basically the top of the let me show you what I'm talking about. I had to use the top of the candle wicks to find it, basically kind of like this, and you have a break and a new high. So if you go from the bottom, it's kind of weird. Like you don't really have a consistent swings, right? So you have to go from the top. So break new high, again lower high after second entry, nice signal bar, close above the EMA. Pretty straightforward trade, 14 ticks. And then of course price goes down and then reverses and then goes back down again. There's other trend channels that are here, and this one, the top one, I had a little closer to this swing first, so that's what I had on it, and then I extended it once I got this swing and this swing. So my first trade of the day was the secondary short with the lower high. It had a good signal bar, got enough room to recent lows, so really happy about this trade. And if you get a runner and if you manage it right, you can probably go and trail it all the way back to maybe this low. But either way, again, I don't trade runners, I just trade the scalp, and it was a pretty quick move, and I like that trade a lot. Yeah. So once this downtrend played out, again, like I said, I was thinking to the downside, but then when I saw this little congestion, and again, usually when you get a break and new low, you should be thinking it's some kind of congestion or maybe reversal, right? But it's a pretty strong downtrend, and it's kind of hard to switch your brain, at least for me, from the downside to the upside, right? And I did see this triple test right here, pretty solid in my opinion. Good signal bar, short-term trend channel worked out, break and new low played out, even even the bigger downtrend channel played out, break a new low. So again, I think it's a solid trade. The context is good. I didn't take it just because I was still thinking, you know, short, just because we just came off of this huge move, right? So I missed it, but whatever, it is what it is. And then the price kind of chopped along, you know, sideways for a little bit. I didn't have this measured move just yet. I just kind of was watching it like this at first. I was basically had it like this, and then I saw this, and then price kind of pulled back into this range. That's when I extended it, and I had my pretty much measured move here. Unfortunately, we didn't get confirmed up top because the price just broke through. It went to this upper trend channel. So I didn't really see any trades here just because it was just sideways, and I was kind of confused. That's where pretty much where I started to get all kind of weirded out, because I wasn't really sure what the price was doing. Because again, I mean, you do have a nice downtrend channel, but then you have this congestion, and then price kind of reversed, went back up, and we had two legs up basically. And I did see this failed taking too long, which I should have taken it given the context and the overall bias. I think it's a solid trade. I didn't take it. I was just still in the haze, but it did confirm this trend channel. And then once I had this swing, I kind of adjusted a little bit more because it fit the price nicely around in this area. And yeah, failed section tree long, solid trade, and the price just goes back down again, and it kind of stops over here, almost at the bottom of this range again. So just weird, just really weird. I mean, you could probably even extend this even more, right? Because you got a break, second or a measure move, breakout, pull back, basically a failed breakout here, and it just holds support really nice here. And that's when I basically saw this triple test. This is my second trade for the day. I entered with a stop loss 1 tick above this candle. The price came back and filled me basically, and once I saw these two candles form, I pretty much got out with two ticks. And I don't like the congestion here. I did like the context. The signal bar could be better, but I liked it. Again, I am counter trend trading, technically speaking, but I liked it. But once I saw this little congestion, I got out. I don't want to risk it, and it did work out at the end. But again, it is what it is. I cut my losses, or not my losses, my risk basically. So yeah, and the price kind of starts going to the bottom side again, and I didn't have this second, or I should say second, I didn't have the bottom trend channel for this. I probably had something like this. And again, it was just so confusing, just because if you look at this bigger trend channel, right, you really, like, the price is not really, you only get confirmed once here, right? And you could probably adjust it, maybe have something like this, or maybe like go off like these highs or something. It was just really, I don't know, inconsistent in my opinion. But I just didn't trust this bigger channel, because again, the price never went back. And usually when the price doesn't come back to the other side of the trend channel, that should tell you something, right? And so that's why I was all confused. I was expecting the price to kind of, break out to the upside, and we finally got that here. We still kind of went to the downside here, and we kind of just chopped along. And I don't know, I was pretty much done at 10 o'clock. I was like, I'm not, after this trade I was kind of shook a little bit, so I don't want to trade anymore. So I call it a day. 2 wins is pretty good in my opinion. But yeah, it's just so choppy, and I mean, look at this range. Look at this. It just does nothing really. Think about it. This is the range, probably even here. Like this, maybe like this. The measured move, maybe. I don't even know. And anyway, so yeah, I just kind of, and I went back around after break around 12 o'clock and just maybe seeing something that I like here. I really didn't. I wasn't really paying attention too much to it, so that's why I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna call it a day. But yeah, I mean, on the daily, again, my target is around this area, 36.90, 36.89. You know, testing these lows, maybe even go lower. I don't know, but like I said, I think we're still, you know, still have a lot of room to go to the downside. So that's my bias and that's my target. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully tomorrow's gonna be a better day. It is a Friday, so you know, for me, I have to trade cautious just because Friday for me is a clown fiesta. So hopefully it's more clear tomorrow. I don't know, but yeah, I'm done for the day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.